X-Men Apocalypse.
Apocalypse!
Ah! We're huge. We were huge.
We're less huge now.
We just got back from watching X-Men Apocalypse. And what did you think of it, Kiri?
It was most excellent. What
It's
did
your
you
turn.
think of it?
Well, it's your turn first. You say it first.
Oh, fine. Okay. So one of the main things I loved about it was...
Oh, so you loved it? So you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Did I not make that clear yet?
Yeah, go on.
All right. One of the things I loved about it was the characters that, like the original trilogy that they made, some of the X-Men kind of got left behind and weren't all that interesting of characters. Mm. And it's renewing them and making them much more wonderful than they once were. I love that Jean Grey is more than just a love interest now, and that Cyclops is more than just a jealous boyfriend. And Storm is
cooler.
Yeah, she's not Halle Berry.
She's not Halle Berry. Mm-hmm.
She's cooler by default, kind of. No, I really like her, the new actress that's playing her. They just made much more interesting characters that actually had like personalities other than, the hot girl that everyone liked.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
Etc., etc.
Yeah, they were more than just one-dimensional, like, things that you just plug into a movie to fill a certain role or whatever, right? Like, I still really like the original, especially the first two X-Men movies or whatever, but you're right, like, the characters are a lot more interesting this time around.
And the original was largely about Wolverine, whom I love, but there are a lot of other cool X-Men that kind of get overlooked in the original trilogy because everything's about Wolverine.
It's true. All of the X-Men movies really leading up to this, except for First Class, were really about Wolverine, and all the other characters are kind of overshadowed. And they even made like two individual Wolverine movies. But anyway,
and he is a great character. I do love him.
Oh yeah,
but there's so many other cool X-Men.
X-Men are great.
So many X-Men.
Yeah,
and they actually get time to shine and stuff. So I like it.
Yeah. I agree completely with my comrade over here. Comrade in Alms. Oh my, it's silly. Anyway, I agree. I liked it. I loved it. One of the things that I really enjoyed about it and respected about it was that it felt very big. It felt really large. Don't you agree? It was well, I mean, compared to the other X-Men movies, I felt like it was very large scale.
What do you mean by this? I'm kind of confused.
A lot was going on, and the stakes were heavy, and the story just felt very big and heavy and just good. But you know what I mean? Like, anyway, the stakes were higher here, I think, than in any other. Well, Days of Future Past with the stakes were pretty heavy, and that one too.
Also, the end of the world. So two kind of end of the world movies.
Yeah. But this one felt even bigger. It felt very, very epic. It felt brooding at times, but one of my favorite things about the movie was what like the range of what I experienced while watching it, like emotionally and stuff. And I went from going, oh my goodness, what's going to happen, to like, oh, that's kind of hard to watch, like, oh, I didn't see that coming, to like, oh, that was funny, sort of thing. So yeah, big range. Yeah. So anyway, X-Men Apocalypse was an excellently apocalyptically enjoyable film.
Go see it.
I'm sorry, that was stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was just really good. So go see it. Yeah, you're right. Go see it. That's what we have to say for that.
If only Batman vs Superman would have been great. Like, well, just
We're
there's
gonna
all these
bring up that
other.
again.
I will, because there's all these really amazing like teams of superhero movies, and they're all awesome. And then there's Batman vs Superman, and it ruins the summer of epic, like big group of superhero movies.
Shame on you, Batman vs Superman.
What were you thinking?
The summer could have had a perfect record of of superhero movies if it wasn't for you. And really, like, if you have a film with Batman and Superman in it and it's not fun, how do you do that? You have to try to make it bad. But X-Men Apocalypse was amazing. No, it really was, yeah.
Yes.
So we give it our highest rating, to glorious blossoming tacos.
Yep.
We're gonna get this straight one of these days. Is it glorious blossoming tacos or just blossoming tacos?
I think it's glorious blossoming.
Glorious blossoming tacos.
Eventually,
yes.
we should actually make the scale.
We should. Oh, I'm gonna call one of you. You don't know who
I'm
you
not
are
convinced.
yet. Anyway, yeah, it's a really good movie, and no spoilers here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, also, I do want to let you know though, it's not a movie for the kiddies. No.
Yeah, there's
Leave
some
the kiddies home.
Pretty violent stuff there.
It's pretty. It gets pretty intense, and the F-bomb is dropped. Kapow. So anyway, yeah, it's not for. I actually with that and with the intensity of it and things like that, I wouldn't recommend it for anyone any younger than 13, really. You know, PG-13 is a very appropriate rating. Yeah, it earned it well. Good for you for earning that rating. But also, if you know anything about the comic books, about Apocalypse as a character, it's not a spoiler for me to tell you that. Well, actually, if you don't know about Apocalypse, just turn off this video because it's going to be a slight spoiler. Apocalypse, the villain, basically thinks he's God, and some people may be uncomfortable with that. And I have to admit that I actually was uncomfortable with that at first, just but I was okay with it though, because obviously he's a villain and he's crazy, he's not really God, you know. So if the movie was trying to say that he was God, then that would have really bothered me, you know. But I'm more tolerant of that sort of thing if it's just a crazy supervillain, you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And anyway, so yeah.
It's not really a spoiler. If they saw any of the commercials, they would have figured that out.
No, right. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that little disclaimer here, because I do like to let you know, why things are rated the way they are, and such and such and such, if you feel like bringing your kiddos, or if you are sensitive to certain things or whatever. So yeah, but yeah. But with that said, it was a fantastic movie. If you are comfortable with seeing it, it gets my highest recommendation.